huh? You guys want to talk to me? You come on out here. Come on out. We'll talk some more.
Good morning.
What?
Good morning.
What?
Mr. Smith,
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Officer Durr.
Hi.
I'm here with the DHS workers.
Yeah, those ones in there?
Yes.
Nope, not going to talk to them again.
Oh, you can talk to me today.
Nah, they're trying to take my kids. Not going to let them. Not today. Those are my kids. The state of Oregon does not get them.
Okay. Is it something that you wouldn't mind talking to me about?
I'm not ready. I'm not there.
I can see that you're angry. Is
You
there
know-
anything else other than the DHS stuff going on?
I got a lot going on right now. Okay, my wife doesn't want to talk to me. I'm trying to take care of the kids as best I can. Now, the state thinks they can come in and take care of these children. They can't. I'm their father. Their mother is not their mother anymore. She lost that opportunity when she wanted to divorce me. Those are my kids.
Okay. And I would agree. Those are your children.
I just don't. What? DHS? Who is DHS? The state can't come in and say that. I pay my taxes. They can't say that.
No, I'm sure you do pay your taxes. DHS is just to help. They're just trying to help. Okay.
Well, they should help by returning the kids to the parents. Okay? I mean, I get to see them a little bit, and all of a sudden they say I got to bring them back. Why? I don't understand why they get to say that.
Well, I believe it's just part of their process. Okay. And they have they said they're taking them away?
They say they're a property of the state. I don't know what that means. Okay, my kids aren't
Okay.
property. My kids are my kids. They're not property. My house is my property.
Okay.
My kids aren't property.
Well, and I agree, your kids are not property. And it sounds like they're working through the process. You do have visitation, I know that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. I do get visitation, but I don't like it. See, this is where we get at the end of the visitation. They come in and they say, okay, now you're done. Now we're going to take them away from you. And that's not going to happen. Not today, no more. I'm done with the games.
Have they discussed with you how long the process might take? Mr. Smith, I'm just here to help today, okay? I'm going to try to intermediate between DHS and you. I got all the time today. I'm here to discuss, all options that we can, forward as long as DHS works with us.
What are the options? What options are we proposing?
Well, after discussing with them before I got here, it sounds like they're working on this plan with you, and you have visitations and you're allowed to pick up the children, but you still have to bring them back and stay custody for a little bit while you work through the process. And so we could obviously work with them and see if that's hard and fast, or if there are other visitation things that can be applied. I think that would definitely be an option.
I don't like the state thinking they can take my kids. I don't understand why that has to be. It seems like it's every time we got to turn around and the state gets my kids. The state gets my kids. I get that I've been out of work for a couple weeks. I understand. Okay, the house isn't all that nice. I understand. I get all of that. But they're my kids. They should be with me. The state can't raise my children. I can.
Okay. And I would agree. They're your children and you can raise them. I would just make a suggestion that maybe, what do you think would be a better option as you work through this process?
Well, let them stay with me. I don't understand why I got to send them back all the time. I mean, we're working through the legal stuff. I mean, she didn't want to stay with me, so she made bad choices, and now she's living on her own. And I want my kids. I want to take care of them.
I can understand that. I would want my kids too. I can't make that decision, but we can definitely discuss it with DHS. And
You mean those two?
well,
I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them.
well, there's other people in the office that we could have you talk to, and you can discuss your concerns and see if there's a different arrangement. I can't promise anything, but maybe there is something that would work better as we work through the process. I can tell you're still upset about the process, but it sounds like this is already set up, and it probably doesn't help the situation.
What if the kids saw me yelling? No, I don't know. I mean, they were rude. I mean, those two people, they just came in. They didn't give me options. They came in and they said, I'm taking your kids. They said, your time is up. I got upset. The kids might have seen that. I'm afraid my ex-wife is gonna know that now, and now the whole thing's getting blown out of proportion. I'm just trying to make a stand for what I know is right.
Okay. And I see that. And that's why I'm here today. You know, help maybe bridge the gap in between them and you, see what we can help in the future. And I would agree, you know, you care about your family, you care about your kids, you don't want them to see you upset. And I'm glad that you're speaking with me right now. I really do appreciate that. I would think that if we could kind of work this out today, and I know you don't want to speak with them, but after we're done talking today, they have to be part of that plan still. So they'll have to? Today they do. So we're gonna have to, and I know you're upset about this because you want your kids to stay with you, but for today, we're gonna have them go with DHS. And then immediately, I can get some contact information from them, and we can, you know, direct you to the right person to talk to, and say that you don't want to interact with these two anymore. Is there somebody else you could speak to, maybe a supervisor? And then you can address your concerns about how the visitation works right now. My concern is that if, you know, we work this out today, and then the next visitation that they let you have, that you don't return them again as this process works out, that it might.
You say this could happen again?
Well, I don't know your parent. I don't know the plan right now, but I'm assuming that the visitation goes off and on. You know, the state gets them for a little bit, you get them for a little bit, your wife gets them for a little bit. But as long as that process is working out, that's probably how it should stay. Not saying that you can't speak to somebody else in DHS and try to work out a different plan. Give them some suggestions that might work a little bit better for you.
I mean, it doesn't sound like I have a lot of options today. It sounds like they're gonna take them no matter what we do. I want more concrete than what we have. I mean, right now,
Okay.
this just isn't working.
Okay.
It's
And what isn't working?
it's like it's like I'm walking in a desert, and every time I see my kids, it's just a little bit of water, and I just want more of that.
Okay.
And the state says I only get so much time, and my ex-wife gets more than I do, which isn't right. That's not right. And I think it needs to balance. I keep my kids safe. I take care of them the best I can. I'm looking to get a job. Okay, I got a couple applications out there. They're gonna take me. I got skills. I just need to get my kids more.
Okay.
I need to be refreshed.
And I see that. I can see that you really care for your family, and you really want to spend time with them, and you're going through the effort to try to make things, you know, improve your situation and help with the process. And I think that's great. And my biggest suggestion would be to continue with the process, let it work through, continue to do those positive things that you were just discussing, and then work with DHS and maybe try to improve your visitation plan.
I guess that's all we can do today. I'm at a loss. I guess we'll let's go get the kids, I guess.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you speaking with me today. And are there any other concerns or anything else you want to address? Or
No, it's fine. We'll do it as we need to.
okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for speaking with me today, and let us work through the situation.
Yep.